I remember when I first heard of the idea, water vapor, I was laughing and thinking, why do we need to bother with the insignificant little water vapor? I knew steam was made of water, steam had a pressure, there are such things as steam engines, so I knew steam had a pressure. So water vapor just seemed very insignificant. Well, water vapor or vapor pressure, because it doesn't necessarily only applies to water. Any and every liquid has vapor pressure. This vapor pressure is small, but it does matter. It has to be considered. You can see in these bottles here, just vapor. Vapor is not steam. Vapor starts forming at right after the melting point at 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Water vapor exists. Some of the molecules from the liquid transition into gas, and it's not steam, it's just vapor. Okay, anything under 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit is just water vapor. Like I said, it's not only for water. Take a look at this one here. I got some canola oil. You can see oil vapor there, and you know your cooking oil also evaporates and makes some oil steam sticking to the exhaust fan and grills and whatever in the kitchen, the fan hood. So water vapor doesn't have a whole lot of pressure, but it's important because it condenses, just like it condenses in those water bottles. This one is a vapor barrier that's used in buildings, a 6 mil thick vapor barrier. And here's another idea on the another take on the same idea. It says vapor barrier 6 mil, same thing. So where this vapor barrier is used for working around vapor pressure is buildings. Okay, this is a portion of a wall, take a look, with your outlets and switches and everything else on it, drywall on it, mudded everything, and inside the wall you've got your wires, insulation, and you have a sheet of vapor barrier. And in this case, this wall with the vapor barrier installed on this side would be used in Florida, Texas, Southern California, where most of the buildings are, for most of the year, air conditioned on the inside. So this is the cold side here, and the hot side is here on the outside. You would have your sheathing on this side, and you would have your siding on top of this. Water condensation happens when the cold air inside the building meets the warm air on the outside of the building, and you want condensation happening just underneath the sheeting without wetting the entire cross section of the wall. And it's the other way around in warm climates. It's the other way around in climates where you need heating for most of the year. You put the vapor barrier here right underneath the drywall, because condensation will happen there on on the warm side of the building, and everything else stays dry and relatively cold air. You don't want vapor pressure to transition through again the whole thickness of the wall. So vapor pressure is real. That's why they make vapor barriers, and it's not a whole lot of pressure, but it does matter. Some of the liquids, other than water and oil, some of the liquids are extremely volatile, meaning they evaporate easily and they have more vapor pressure than water, or different vapor pressures. But I just wanted to limit this to water basically. But solvents, gasoline, every liquid has vapor pressure, That's not the same as steam or boiling that liquid.